I'm Kerry Berlinquette, Social Butterfly with tbayInSeason, and today I'm very excited to welcome you to the February edition of tbayInSeason. Today we're going to make egg roll in a bowl. It's a family favorite because it's nutritious and delicious. I love making it in the winter because in the winter it's sometimes hard to find fresh vegetables. So we look to our root vegetables that are always easy to find, like cabbages and carrots and onions, and we add some frozen meat, which is always in season. We're also going to make a delicious sauce that ties it all together with heartbeat hot sauce. This is a super speedy recipe. It can be from fridge to table in under an hour, or if you do it like me, I like to chop everything up the day before, and then it's quick and easy the next day, 30 minutes in the pot, and you have dinner on the table. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our yummy cabbages and we're going to chop them up nice and fine. Let's get started. We're going to start by slicing half a cabbage into thin strips. We got both purple and green cabbage for this, so we're actually going to use a quarter of each one. The cabbage is just so beautiful and dense, and I love this pretty purple one. It just reminds me so much of a gemstone. I just love the color. Next, we're going to slice our 2 carrots lengthwise into long, thin strips. You'll see that we've scrubbed the carrots only. Thanks to Jody's advice last month, we're not peeling our carrots anymore here. We'll cut our medium onion into thin strips. Leave the bottom on to keep the layers together and cut the onion into quarters. Then slice vertically through your quarters so that they are small strips and trim the bottom off to separate them. Now we will mince about 1 inch of fresh ginger and then 2 cloves of garlic. Well, maybe 3 cloves of garlic because we really like garlic in our family. Before we go over to the stove, we're going to mix up the sauce for our stir fry. This is a really easy one, and you can make more of it if you like. If you're using more vegetables, it's just a super simple ratio. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of hot sauce, and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. We're using Heartbeat's pineapple habanero hot sauce today. Original Heartbeat works great for this too, but we recommend reducing it just a little as you might find it a little spicier than the pineapple one. Whisk all of your ingredients together and set them aside while we head on over to the stove. Traditionally, local meats here are only available frozen, so it's important that you have your ground meat defrosted and ready to go before you start this recipe. Now, we've chosen ground pork today, but you can also use ground beef dependent on your preference. We're using the ground pork because it's more of the traditional flavor. Start by placing a big frying pan over medium heat. Crumble your ground pork into your pan. Depending on your preference, you might want to break it all into super tiny bits, or if you prefer some larger pieces in there. Once all the pink has gone from your pork, add your minced garlic and ginger and saute just until they become fragrant. Be sure that you add in your next ingredients before they scorch. Once you can smell your garlic and ginger, add your carrots and onions and mix everything together. As soon as you see your carrots starting to soften, add your beautiful cabbage and toss your ingredients some more. Put the lid on your frying pan and continue to stir every few minutes while everything cooks. Once everything is fork tender, add your sauce to your pan and stir it in. Continue to cook and stir for another 5 minutes or so to let the sauce soak into everything. Serve your egg roll in a bowl. We're going to garnish this with a little more heartbeat, a little green onion, and some toasted sesame seeds. Thank you for joining us to learn what's in season in February in Thunder Bay. For more information about local foods, visit tbayInSeason.ca.